Hello YouTube, it is Backend Gaming here with a news and gameplay video. First up, we have a side-by-side comparison of the Xbox One and PlayStation 4. It is pretty hard to compare exactly these two consoles because not that much is known about them at this point, but once E3 hits, we'll know a lot more and it'll be easier to compare the two. The price of both consoles is unknown at this point, but it is rumored to be around $300. I'm speculating it's going to be more around $500 because of what's found within the systems. But both consoles are pretty similar with the exception of Bluetooth and exclusive games. And I guess motion controlling kind of sets the two apart a little bit too. But both have an 8-core processor. The difference being the Xbox One has a custom Microsoft CPU and the PlayStation 4 has an AMD Jaguar CPU. Both consoles have 8 gigabytes of RAM. The Xbox One has 500 gigabytes of hard drive, and it is unknown how much storage the PlayStation 4 will have at this point, but I'm guessing it's going to be somewhere around 500 gigabytes. Both systems are mainly focusing on the cloud for storage, so I wouldn't be surprised if the PlayStation went all storage to the cloud and just had a little bit of on-device storage, so we'll have to see. And then both events really focused on motion control, whereas Xbox One focused on the Kinect 2 and PlayStation 4 focused on the PlayStation 4i. I'm not a big fan of motion control, so I didn't really pay attention to the details in these two presentations at the release event, but I know that Microsoft was really emphasizing motion control and voice control in their device. The Xbox and the PlayStation will both come with motion control devices included in the price with the system. The difference between Bluetooth that I was mentioning earlier between the two consoles is that the Xbox One does not have a Bluetooth system, which I thought was pretty strange, but I'm not quite sure that's going to deter anyone from buying the Xbox One. It's a pretty minor feature. You don't really need Bluetooth. I guess it would make it easier to connect chat devices to the Xbox, but the reason they probably didn't include it is so you had to specifically buy their chatting software or just hardwired in. So, yeah. And then the other big difference is the confirmed exclusives for the two devices. The Xbox One has Forza Motorsport 5, Quantum Break, and Rise. Quantum Break is a completely new franchise that is exclusive for the Xbox One. Not that much information is known about it at this point, but I will include a trailer in the description of this video. When I was watching the trailer, it looked like an FPS adventure game. I'm not quite sure what else is going to be included in that. And then the other action game that's going to be an exclusive for the Xbox is Rise, which is completely based around motion control. It's a fighting game based on, I think you're a Roman soldier, and you have to get up and fight, which it'll be interesting to see how that works. And then the PlayStation 4 comes with Infamous, Second Son, Killzone, Shadowfall, and Drive Club. Drive Club is just another driving game that's going to be exclusive for the PlayStation 4. Infamous Second Son is a continuation of the Infamous franchise, and then Killzone Shadowfall is another extension of the Killzone franchise. So they're obviously all different games, but the type of games are pretty similar. There's a driving game in each one, and then two action sort of adventure games found within the two. So it'll be really interesting to see at E3 how different these devices really are. I'm guessing they'll be pretty similar, but I guess we'll have to see. And secondly, I would just like to mention the game The Last of Us, which is due to release in 9 days on June 14th. And so far, all of the major gaming websites have reviews out on this game, and most of them are positive. I know GameSpot rated the game an 8 out of 10, which is pretty good, and everyone is saying that has amazing graphics. So I will post a trailer in this video description for all of you to check out, and I know that I'm definitely going to be getting the game. And next up, we have some news from Sony Online Entertainment. And apparently Sony is going to be releasing their two MMO FPS games, DC Universe Online and Planetside 2, which have both already been released on the PC. I think Planetside 2 was released back in 2012, and DC Universe probably, I think it was released last year. But they're both going to be free to download on the PlayStation 4. Sony has not given a date for either game, but I'm probably guessing they're going to be available around the time that the PlayStation 4 comes out. But they announced that it's going to come out around the same time and going to be completely free to download. So it's just another incentive to go for the PlayStation 4. And next is the Elder Scrolls Online game, which was officially announced in 2012, and it's supposed to come out sometime this year. The creator ZeniMax Studios has officially, or not officially, but kind of confirmed a lot of the rumors surrounding this game. And as a side note, they are having a beta testing sign up that you can go sign up for. Anyone can on their website. I will post a link in the description, so make sure to check that out. But anyways, we know that the game is going to be set in the Second Era, which is about a millennium before the last Elder Scrolls game, which was Skyrim, took place. The main antagonist of the game is going to be a Daedric prince, with the main protagonist being a fighter's guild. And there are three main factions that a player can choose to be in, and this is an MMO, massive multiplayer online game, so three different groups you can be in. The first being the Aldmeri Dominion, which includes High Elves, Wood Elves, and Khajiit, and they are in the Valenwood area. The second is the Daggerfall Covenant, which includes Orcs, Bretons, and Redguards, and they are located in High Rock and Hammerfell. And the third is the Ebonheart Pact, which includes Dunmer, Argonians, and Nords, and they are located in Skyrim, Morrowind, and the Black Marsh. And I thought it was kind of strange how ZeniMax chose to organize this. So basically, what race you choose to be in Skyrim, or not in Skyrim, in the online game is basically where you're going to be and what dominion or what faction you're going to be placed in. So rather than picking any character and then choosing your dominion, your character choice will decide where you go, and two, what faction you're going to be placed in. So your character choice is an even bigger role in this game. And then some other confirmed features are a player versus player part in this game, and one of the things ZeniMax was talking about is there's going to be a type of keep game where two different teams, about 10 to 15 players, are defending a keep, and they try to take each other's keeps. And then also there's going to be time traveling, classes, fast traveling, Mundus stones for special abilities. You're going to be able to own pets, but the limitations they're placing on this game is you can only have 5 abilities at once, and you can only have 6 skills at once. And those 6 skills, 2 of them have to be weapon skills, 3 of them have to be class skills, and the last one is an ultimate skill. So that is just a little gist of the game. If you want to check out more about it, just go sign up for the beta. And I will post. I'll also post a trailer for the game, which is spectacular. And to wrap things up, I'm going to be talking about Respawn Entertainment's new game. And this game has had so much hype surrounding it in the last couple of months because Respawn Entertainment, if you didn't know, is basically Infinity Ward. They left Activision after a big legal feud over Call of Duty because Infinity Ward claimed that they owned the rights to Call of Duty, and Activision claimed that they owned the rights. So after that, most of the people at Infinity Ward left and created Respawn Entertainment under the publisher Electronic Arts. And it has been over a year since Respawn Entertainment announced anything about a game. No one has any idea what type of game it's going to be, but it is. They are announcing it at E3, which is the big news that I wanted to say. It's not much, but at least in a couple of days we're going to know exactly what they are going to be making. So I'll put up another one of these videos around the time of E3 to cover all that news. Thank you for watching. Please comment, subscribe, and like the video.